Welcome back. The class report section gives you a lot of diagnostic information about your students' progress. But there are other features on the profile page which give you a very quick and comprehensive overview. And that's what we're going to look at in this module. The first thing we'll look at in this module is the monitor button towards the top of your screen. We're pretty sure you'll find this very handy. When you click this button, you'll see exactly what all of your students are doing. We can see here that Daisy has started Find the Word, Keanu has gone idle, Jax has gone idle. We're looking at the updates in the top right-hand corner of your screen. But I can also filter using this. I can see all of the activity students, and it highlights those ones who are making errors. I can see the ones who are idle or paused for a moment. I can see the ones that are online versus the ones who are offline. And my last filter button is for those who have got high errors. I can also click on this button here to send a message. You might be interested to know that they can't send messages back. On the main page you'll see charts which show the progress of all of your students. We can click here to expand the chart. We can also hover over a student name to see their profile more clearly. And if you hover over a point on this chart, you'll see that student's spelling age and chronological age at that point. We can do the same for recent spelling age gains. We'll expand this screen and we can have a look at 52 weeks, 26 weeks, or 13 weeks. Again, we can hover over a point and see that student's spelling age gain over your chosen period. Going further down our profile page, we can see the summary of students with low accuracy or low usage. I can use the time selector to select the period I want to have a look at. I can also click on a student name to see their basic information. So if we look at Keanu, for example, we can see that he has good comprehension and language, but slightly lower reading and spelling accuracy and lower phonic knowledge and skills. Incidentally, this would be quite a strong indicator of a student with dyslexia, so this would be good to investigate further. In the first instance, you can use our range of hands-on screening tools, which we provide. This will give you much more detail about his exact weaknesses. The next field we want to look at is weekly goals. And this is a particularly important one for checking their weekly progress. Here you can see at a glance how far each of your students is through their weekly goal. You can also see their accuracy and the exact amount of time each student has spent on StepsWeb. Again, this shows the time they were actively engaging with StepsWeb, not the amount of time they were just logged in. And on the right, you can see the logs buttons. Now, if you're a busy classroom teacher with several classes on StepsWeb, you probably don't have the time to look at each student's logs each week. However, this screen tells you exactly whose logs you do need to look at. If we look at this student, for example, Jax, we can see that he's struggling with accuracy. So let's have a look at his logs and see what he's finding difficult. And here I can see he's struggling with Find the Word and definitions, which would indicate to me that there is a comprehension difficulty here. We could print these logs if we wanted to. These are examples of students of concern, where we do need to look more carefully. And the best way of doing this is to look at their full profiles and logs in the same way as you've seen for the troubleshooting in the Manage Student section of this course. We just need to click on Back and go into Manage Students to see the detailed logs for those students. Have a look at the troubleshooting module if you need a reminder of how to do this. So you can see here how easy it is to track and manage your students' progress. Don't forget though how important it is. We recommend that all teachers go through this process at least once a week.